Well, my old notebook's getting a little rough for wear, so time to make a new one. So, first I'm going to get a bunch of pages, and then I'm going to start folding them into squares. Once I've folded them in half both ways, I have my crease marks, and I can cut them into 4 squares per page. I decided to save myself some time by only cutting the pages in half, that way we have these little booklets, which we'll then insert inside each other. I'm going to do about 8 pages per mini booklet, and that's about 2 pages of paper. Also, make sure you use a sharp knife or this will happen. Now that I'm done with that, I'm going to use a pencil to mark 3 even spots where I'm going to put the thread. Alright, now that we have our 3 dots, it's time to sew, and make sure you don't do what I did last time and sew it too tightly. Leave a little bit of space, otherwise the pages will just rip apart. Also, get yourself a pair of needle nose pliers to make this process a whole lot easier. Now, once you've bound each individual book together, then you can bind them each together with about 1 or 2 stitching threads. It depends on how many you can get through the paper, and just carefully weave them through each one. So you got a little booklet. Now for the cover, you're going to take some cardboard, you're going to trace out your shape and cut it a little bit bigger than the actual paper. Once you have the cardboard squares, line them up with your piece of paper and adjust them if need be. Alright, then you're going to need a hot glue gun and preferably some stretchy fabric, but if you don't have stretchy fabric, regular will work, it's just a little harder to use. While we're waiting for the hot glue to heat up, I have some painter's tape here I'm going to use for the back side of the notebook like I used on this one, but I don't like the color, so I'm going to paint it black like that one. Alright, well while your tape is drying, we're going to take our cardboard and take our fabric, and we're going to pinch it over the cardboard and stretch it, and then use the hot glue to seal it on the back. Alright, so once you've stretched it over, now we have to deal with this. Looks pretty bad. But we'll take some black paper, cut it so that it's just sitting on the inside, leave a little bit of the purple showing, and then glue that on the back. And there you go. Cover side. Alright, yeah, not my best work. But now just repeat that on the other side, and then you'll have 2 covers. And here comes the tricky part. You gotta put some holes, line them up where you have the previous holes on your notebook. And then you have to poke them with a big needle, make the holes, and then you have to sew the book and that together. Alright, once you've successfully pierced through both sides and the paper and you have knotted it, you can now take your piece of tape and make the binding. And here's the end result. It's a little wobbly, maybe I'll do a bit of better design next time, but the pages all open up nicely and looks pretty nice. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.